Yo, what you been on? Look, man, today we finna just walk and talk, alright? This contrary talks, we finna be talking about dimensions today, alright? We just finna explain up to 5 dimensions, because I don't have much information on the 6th dimension and above, alright? So here we go. So the first dimension, right? This is where you're gonna find your disembodied spirits or your demons. These mad motherfuckers that was punished and they ain't got nobody no more and they can't interact with the 3rd dimension, so they upset. They mad at us because we can interact with the 3rd dimension. We can sit here and touch. Let me not cuss. We can move stuff around. We got power. They've been stripped of that power. They don't got that power. They stuck until they're allowed to raise their vibrations again. So know that you shouldn't even be afraid of anything like a demon or anything if you know your power, okay? Because these beings or entities or energy, whatever you want to call them, they vibrating lower than you are. You vibrating higher than a demon. You got, you know what I'm saying? You more powerful. You got to know that, right? Now, I don't got much information on the 2nd dimension, but I assume it's more of a transitional dimension between the 1st and the 3rd. I assume it's where you have to go through to, you know, go from not being able to be in the 3rd dimension to manifesting yourself here. So we're just gonna assume that that's what that is that transitional state. Now the 3rd dimension is where we at. It's where we're here. 3rd dimension is all about separation and duality. At higher consciousness, God is everything. So that means that God is me as well, as much as it is that tree. You get what I'm saying? As much as it is the ground, as much as it is the sky, beautiful sky, okay? Really, it's all God. Good and bad, it's all God. But the 3rd dimension is about forgetting that to see the God in everybody. The 3rd dimension is about separation and individualism and duality, which is, you know, 2 sides of everything. It's good and bad, positive and negative, hot, cold, light, dark. It gotta be that way. These are the rules to the 3rd dimension. But you'll understand that you'll have the opportunity to vibrate higher to the 4th dimension and to the 5th dimension. The 4th dimension is another transitional state between the 3rd and the 5th. But it's more so got to do with time. Okay? Understanding time and space, moving through dimensions. This is if you're in the 5th dimension, you gotta vibrate past the 4th dimension to get to the 3rd dimension, and vice versa. So entities and beings that go from the 5th to the 3rd and back have to go through the 4th dimension. So I'm gonna assume the 2nd and the 4th dimension are more so transitional dimensions. You get what I'm saying? We're in the 3rd and the 4th dimension right now. The fourth dimension is metaphysical. Okay. We got it's metaphysical, you know, science and energy stuff that we can't see with our own eyes or detect with any of our senses, but we know it's there. Right? It's fourth dimension. It's fourth dimensional things. Right now, fifth dimension, that's what we're trying to get to, right? The earth is going through a shift right now. We still on? Yeah, we still on. Look at this beautiful. Look at this. Hold on. This is just a beautiful scenery right here. We at JJC. We at Joliet Junior College in Illinois. Beautiful, right? Look. The fifth dimension is about wholeness. It's about understanding in divinity, right? That's higher. It's where we get into. The earth is going through a shift right now as we speaking. It's gonna take place. It's gonna happen. It's been happening, but it's gonna be happening most likely the next 7 to 15 years of us vibrating from the third dimension, going through the fourth dimension and into the fifth dimension, which is a higher vibration of consciousness and understanding that everything is God. The fifth dimension is where you're gonna find this unconditional, everlasting love and bliss, because the fifth dimension is how they say what eternity is. When we talk, when the Bible or anything spiritually, consciously talking about eternity and forever, that's more so talking about the fifth dimension, because that's what you vibrate to. You vibrate higher. You're gonna vibrate to that fifth dimension, and when you get there, that experience is gonna feel like forever, because your perception of time is gonna change with the level of vibration that you're on. If you notice right now, time is moving differently. It seems like it's moving a lot quicker than it used to. And this isn't because it just seems like that. It's because our vibration is rising. Because the sun right there is getting closer. It's getting hotter. It's vibrating us higher. So this is what we're seeing now. After the fifth dimension and up, man, you got me lost, because man, this get real deep, and we only exposed to so much knowledge at this vibration. So a lot of people are scared of the shift. A lot of people feel like they're not ready for their vibration to be raised. But me, I'm personally excited, because with the raise of vibration comes things that we would have never thought of or imagined being possible. Knowledge that we would have never thought existed. A reality that seems impossible for it to be true, when the truth is actually way crazier than the lie they tell us. Man, this has been Contrary Talks on Dimensions. Almost here. You think about, you know what I'm saying? You think about this, man. This is super deep. If you learned something, I need you to leave a like on this video. If you want to continue to learn stuff, I'm gonna need you to subscribe to me and comment something nice below. Okay? I love to bring knowledge to others. So if you love to receive that knowledge, just let me know, show some support, alright? Peace.